everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy George. I'm an independent makeup artist with Seint Beauty, and this week we are talking about how to get every last drop out of your Seint makeup. And I have a guest with me.
I'm Olivia.
This is Olivia, my daughter. So if you want to learn how to get the most out of your makeup, be sure to check out this week's video. As always, please like and subscribe so you never miss a thing, and thanks for being here. Let's break it down. It's spring sports season, and I don't know about you, but I just spent a whole bunch of money on bats and gloves and cleats because the kids grow like weeds. So when I'm looking at my makeup, I'm thinking, is it time for something new? It might be time to reorder, but in the meantime, you can get every drop out of this tin by melting them down, and Liv's gonna help me do that today. So a couple reasons that you may wanna melt down your makeup outside of just getting it out of the corners would be, one, if you're having a hard time picking it up on your brush and it's because there is this gap, like this contour gap makes it a little difficult to pick up on the brush. If you melt it down, then you'll have that smooth surface to work with. Two, is any of your makeup looking dry? So I used these a while ago. They have been sitting in a palette for probably months. So if you wanna reactivate them, if you wanna warm them up, if anything feels too dry, by melting them down, they will then be creamy and emollient again. Also, hard time applying contour, you've tried all the tricks, melt it down, it may be easier to apply at that point. Just want your makeup to look pretty again. Melt it down and it will look brand new. Maybe you did what I did, and you stepped on one of your tins and now you're gonna wash that, but you wanna know what to do with this guy. We're gonna melt it down. Very simple, very easy to do, but let me give you the one reason that you may not wanna melt down your tins. So which ones do you avoid? This is an illuminator. See how it has that shimmer? This is also a shimmer lip and cheek. Anything that has a shimmer or a glitter-like quality to it, I personally would avoid melting down, because I've noticed unless you are right there the whole time it's melting and drying, making sure that you're constantly moving the product, as it dries, the shimmer starts to drop to the bottom and the majority of your pigment is at the top. The majority of like your glowing product, the shimmer, the sheen, the glitter, whatever it might be, has made its way down, has made its way down to the bottom. And then it doesn't have that same beautiful effect. So outside of illuminators and lip and cheeks that have a shimmer to it, you are good to go. So I'm gonna change the camera angle and we're gonna get working here so you can see how this works. So here is our setup. We have a candle warmer, and really that's all you need, is something to melt the tins down, but you don't wanna cook them. So if you have a flat top stove, you can put on the burner, heat up that, and then turn it off, put these on top and allow it to melt. You could put a pan in the oven and heat it up, but you don't want them to cook. So Liv, your job is going to be, when this starts to warm up, to start swirling this around.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, maybe we should start with one that'll happen a lot faster. Okay, so this one's already starting to warm up, but let me show you. Let's take one of these tins that has pretty much like nothing in it, like very, very little. So this is gonna warm up really quickly. And as it does, all I want you to do is start going like this.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get this out of all the corners. And if you have, so this is my brightener right here. And I have a couple of them that are this low. So what I'm gonna do after I warm them all up is I'm just gonna pour them like into one another so I can use the last bit of every one of them. And now here's what's gonna happen. You'll be able to clean them out as well. So like any fuzz or gunk or anything that may have accumulated when your palette was open, if you're like me and have a dog. So we're just gonna work this around until we get any of the excess, is that gross? Any of the excess out. Okay, so this one had very little product left in the corners. So it is pretty much done. So I'm gonna take this one off, and your job is to start moving that one around, okay?
Okay.
So while she does that, I'm gonna pop the rest of these out here, and we're gonna do our lip and cheeks. I have a couple of contours that need to be done.
Do you want me to take out this thing too?
Mm-hmm. Take out any excess gunk you see. And then let's clean this. So when you're cleaning out your palette, you can go ahead, clean your mirror, get off any excess that might be here. And all you need to do is spray it with your brush cleaner. And it will work like a charm. So we're gonna get all of that easily off. And then your palette's gonna be like brand new again. So you'll have a brand new palette and all of your makeup tins will be melted down. Okay, so here are 2 of them. Keep in mind that when you take these off, they are gonna be warm. So watch your fingers, but this is what they look like. And these were 2 that had very little product left in them. And now they're all flattened out. The surface is smooth again, and there's quite a bit more makeup to use. So here we have it, all of our melted down tins. We have a couple more to do. We're gonna let them dry, put them in our palette, and then I will show you a picture of our clean, beautiful, I mean like brand new looking palette. What do you think?
It's good.
It was good? Yeah, was it fun?
Yeah.
So if you don't feel like doing this on your own, you could always employ a child or a grandchild or whoever it is to play in your Seint makeup. That is it, as always. I appreciate you guys being here. Are you gonna help me with another video?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we'll be back soon with another guest appearance from
Olivia.
Olivia. All right, guys, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.